Hey, I'm KIC, and I usually enjoy starting an episode off with smashing a zombie, so where are you? There you are. I heard you, and I needed to get rid of you because you're being obnoxious. You're doing things you're not supposed to do. And I actually can't see in here because it's really quite dark. It's rather dim. Who knew? Look at that. All these lights we can tear up for electronic components when we're ready to get to that point. We're not quite there yet. By the way, I don't feel like I have satisfied my need to smash zombies yet, so let me just club this guy. Hey, how you doing? What's up, man? You're dead. Go fester some more without me. Anyway, we need to do a couple of things before we really get rolling properly today, so I thought I would go ahead and do that with you, because it kind of... Oh, wow, you know what? Let's take the money out of the purse, and then we'll just smash it, I guess? Sure. Because it really kind of involves making an admission here that, yes, we're... Oh, crap. I guess we gotta move a bunch of stuff around. I didn't plan this very well. Not at all. Okay, so we can get rid of those. The dirt we probably don't need here. Can we get rid of a couple of things in here? Let's put the meat in there, the beer, the water, the oil, because for some reason I have stored oil in there. I'm not entirely sure why I decided on that, but I sure did. Do we have stones in there? We do. Look at that. We got a ton of snowballs, by the way. If we are feeling the need for more water, holy cow, are we in business. All right. Here's what I was going to do, though. Start grabbing some of this stuff. And yeah, we're just going to start relocating weaponry today, I believe. That's kind of the plan. I mean, we gotta make room for all this stuff. You know what? Here, I'll hold on to that one. I'll put everything else in there for right now, including the ammo for the gun we are actually using. We can throw that in there for the moment. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. There we go. Everything is nice and sorted. So then this stuff can go in here. We can drop some of these guys. I think that'll be about what we want to leave behind. That's okay. Do we have any more weaponry type stuff? Feathers, we actually have feathers in the other box too, as I do recall. Fairly certain that's the case anyway. I'm going to look like a fool when I check that one and there aren't any feathers, but I actually think there are 200 some odd in there because I think I actually noticed that. Look at me! I noticed something. It does happen. You might not believe me, but there's your proof. It does happen from time to time. There we go. We're going to take all those feathers. We're not going to leave them in the box like I had just done. Drop all these guys all over in here. Look at that. Everything is nice and neat. Sort that away. What do we have in here? We've got a bunch of other random junk. We're just going to leave this random junk for now. I'm okay with that. And then over here, we basically have food, water, and bones and a chainsaw for some unknown reason. And I actually need to drop that guy behind. Don't need to carry that one. We're actually pretty good. I do want to grab, let's see, what do we have here? 1614, let's take you. We're going to go ahead and wear that. We might switch this out to wear that so we don't overheat so quickly, but we are about to move on, so it doesn't matter all that much. Grilled meat, how many teas do we have remaining? We have a few of those guys, and you know what? Why don't we go ahead and do this? We can let this cook while we're gone, right? I like the sound of that. So we're going to make a bunch of goldenrod tea. That means we're going to need about another 4 minutes of time in here. So there you go. Perfect. That'll be sufficient. I was kind of thinking it might be fun, and yet not really what I want to do, but it might be kind of fun to do something like this. I mean, we don't really have a lot of frames made at the moment. Nope, you don't belong right there. I thought, you know, just kind of like admit that this is a slightly more permanent setting than I really want it to be, so we can spruce the place up a little bit, have a wall. Yeah, I know, I'm on fire. It's fine, don't worry about it. I do that from time to time. I enjoy it, what can I say? After the last episode where I was freezing cold, sometimes it's nice to feel a little warm. Here, let's put that back on. I think we'll be okay. If we need to, we can take it off. It's no big deal. Not overly concerned about it. And we'll go and drink some tea, and let's go ahead and get rolling here. Now, the plan for the day is basically do some exploring. It's day 9. It's middle of the day. Did not get a supply drop at any point here, so that must mean we're going to be getting that on day 10. was just kind of thinking about that. Like, oh yeah, we didn't get a supply drop on the last day, so that must mean that it is, in fact, 14710. I can never remember. If you've already commented about that in the last episode or two, because I don't remember when I talked about that, I just have a vague memory of talking about that, well then thank you. But know that I recorded this in bulk, and thus I did not get your message until after the fact. But I appreciate it just the same. Keep them coming. I do like that. We have someone over here who is holding a sledgehammer. Are you friendly? I think you are, so let's go ahead and kill you. You are wearing some interesting clothing, I would say. My bad. So sorry. You are going to hit me with that, and it is going to hit like a truck, isn't it? Oh, and you're done. I don't know. I mean, I'm determined one of these days to get a decent sledgehammer out of it. It hasn't happened yet. Whatever. Maybe I should stop. Let's go east-northeast. I figure, why not? What the heck, right? We'll be running by this little lake. As far as I can tell, it's a little lake. It might open up and be something much different. I see a factory in the distance. Do you see that? I do. Is that something we've seen before? It seems like something we would have seen. Because we've gone out this far, but maybe we just haven't actually gone out that far. So maybe that's where we head today. That's going to be a heck of a long walk, though. And then it looks like there's something else way out there. Granted, it could have been foggy or cloudy or something on the day that we came out this direction, so it's not like it's a given that we can see what's over there. There's a survivor over there fighting against a zombie. We'll wish them good luck and carry onward. You have it. The survivors seem to do pretty well for themselves, I gotta say. I kind of ran into one at the end of the last episode that was fighting a biker, and that was good. That was good. It was good. Anyway, let's talk about what we're going to be doing. I have kind of reached the point where I'm going to say something, and I do mean it in a joking fashion, but there is just an underlying current of truth to it that it's just kind of like, well, we're going to have to see where things go. But let me reiterate, I'm going to say this in a joking manner. Hello, Survivor. But I kind of feel like I have reached the point where I'm ready to say that once we are able to make a mini bike, we have won. I'm joking, but I'm not. But I'm joking. There's a little part of me that's not. This has become quite the undertaking to try and find everything that's needed to put together a mini bike. It's neither here nor there where that's if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It really isn't. That's not the discussion here. It's just it with this mod, that is something that is essentially considered to be, well, kind of a high-end thing, I think. I mean, this is me, in my opinion. I'm not speaking for anyone when I'm saying this, but I feel like the intention is that that should be something that you don't put together for quite a while. That the idea is, I think you can look at this mod as maybe a little more RP-friendly than some other ones. The idea being that, are you friendly? You're friendly. The idea being that you are a survivor out in these wastelands, and that you're trying to figure out, here, let's switch back to this guy. It's still pretty warm. That you're trying to figure out how to survive, and that your main concern is survival. As such, it takes a little while to get situated, you know? I mean, it's a struggle. You got zombies running around everywhere. You don't have reliable food income. You don't have reliable water income. What do you do? How do you survive that? So the idea of having a mini bike during the first week of the game is just ludicrous. That's not what the mod is meant to be. The mod is really meant to really have you feeling like you're surviving, you're struggling. And not in that super harsh starvation mod sense. Not quite like that. But there's definitely something to it. That idea that it takes a while to get your feet set firmly below you. That the things you're going to do, you're going to earn. And it's going to take a while, and it's going to be satisfying when you're finally able to do them. That's a traitor! That's a traitor! Traitor, traitor, traitor! I am so happy I am jumping. It's a traitor. It's not a factory. Why didn't we come out here sooner? Are you a traitor? Now I'm going to start wondering if everyone's a traitor. And I don't mean traitor, I mean trader. Okay, so theoretically, yeah, check it out. Check it out. This is what I wanted to see. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Look at this. Holy crap. I feel like I should run around with a bandage in hand just to show them I'm friendly. Someone is gunning down someone. Holy crap-a-doodle. What do we have going on in this place? This is bonkers. Kane, what did you do? Okay, let's just take a moment here and just take in, what do we have? We have a bunch of blueberries, so we got a bunch of fertilized ground, which theoretically we could put that to use. This is really not that far from home, which is so great. Let's not even mess around. Let's save a new waypoint. I like to use this one, and we're just going to call it Trader, not Trader. That would be silly. Let's not call it Trader. Are you a functional mixer? You are not. But I'll check you anyway. And you have some functional mix in you. Go figure. Okay, well that's cool. I want to check out what we got going on over here. Hey guys, how you doing? Now you're not actually firing. Someone over here. There's a wolf down there. Who's shooting at the wolf? Is anyone shooting at the wolf? Holy crap. Who's shooting? I can't even tell. Are they actually shooting? I'm not sure now. Okay, so none of these... yeah, buddy. I cannot actually talk to any of these people. Oh, I found someone who's actually shooting. Okay. Well, that one guard is just shooting like crazy. I like how all the shooting's going on, and the elk over here is like, I'm just gonna graze. It's cool. Where was that madness going on? I mean, I heard wolves and other stuff. I guess everything's okay. Let's just go ahead and go down. But my goodness, what have you done? This is nuts. Holy crap, this is nuts. This is, wow. Well, we've got a functional station over there. That's cool. Let's check out in here right quick. I forget this particular layout. So there we go. We got a functional... Let's just make sure you're a regular workbench. You are. Just in case, you know? Multiple people are firing. Ah, you're the guard captain. This is what we need to dismantle. Hey, buddy. Oh, man, we didn't bring any money on hand, did we? Trader defense medium. Help defend the trader for some rewards. Help defend the trader for some rewards. Help defend the trader for some rewards. I would like some rewards.
If we ain't got what you're looking for, we can get it.
Cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I will come back. I mean, we might actually just go run back, and I might have to do some fancy editing and just come back to this, because, no, I'm kind of all about this right now. This is great. This is cool. I actually really dig this. To me, this makes a lot of sense. I mean, you know, I don't like to do any sort of realism, logic, whatever. I don't buy that. It doesn't make sense to me in video games. Like, seriously, I don't like logic in video games. Keep your logic out of my video games unless you're doing a simulation. But I like this, if for no other reason than for appearance's sake. This is cool. Bunch of guards up there, and they're protecting things. And yet the zombies can come in and break stuff down. So, I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Tool and die set, that is expensive. We don't need that, but thank you. We need calipers. Do you have calipers? Do you have calipers? Wow, look at that. You have an auger. And that is not a shabby auger, especially at this stage of the game. That would be pretty amazing. I'm not seeing much of interest here. All those electronic components, that wouldn't be bad. Gas pump, metal oven, pipe joint, furnace, stock. Okay, so really not a whole lot here. I'm going to say I'm going to hold on to that. And, I mean, I could sell you some shoes here, I guess. I don't even know what we're wearing.
Let's do some book learning at Born and Noble, 'cause you're dumber than dirt.
Ah, thanks for that. You're a nice guy. I like Trader Bob better than Trader Jimmy. Calipers. There they are. I'm going to sell you that, and I'm going to buy that. Okay. Now I'm starting to wonder what we do here. Do we buy a bunch of electronic components? Where are they? 137 each. I mean...
Cha-ching.
Or do we...
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Thank you. No. Thank you. Let's go up here, and because I can now, apparently, do you mind if I do this, sir? This is not giving me what I want. You're not the one that I want. One of those was. Okay. Let's try this again. Because we're going to need a crap ton of these. I kind of feel like we just say the heck with it and we come back and buy a bunch. Just to be done and call it good. Oh man, this is... These are not giving up what I want here. Not enough. It's funny because in my other games, I typically end up with so many electronic components. Like, what do I do with all these? Here I am dismantling the trader's place. This is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Electrical box. Do you have a bunch of electronic components? Because that'd be excellent. You don't seem to have any. Great. Thank you for helping. Appreciate that. I kind of wonder now. I haven't actually tested this, but can you stay in here when it's dark now? I just kind of wonder. I wonder if you still get teleported out. I want to guess you do, but I don't know. Maybe not. We don't need a vending machine. We certainly don't need one of those. I kind of feel like I should, I don't know, like repair this place or something. Like I should help out because even though Trader Jimmy's a jerk, I don't want to see this place fall apart, you know? Granted, I think they'll be okay. Let's just leave things the way they are for right now, and we're going to run back and see what we can do. Man, I might end up coming back out this way. Who knows? Let's just go ahead and get back to base, and we'll pick up from there. I want to say the run back is about half the distance of the other one. It's, I don't know. It's not exact, but maybe even a third, 2/5, something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, we are back in town, and rather than go home, which home being right there, or as close as we can get to home right now, I thought, let's go ahead and run up the building here. I forget, do air conditioners have electronic components? The answer is yes. So apparently, I have been foolish in that I have not been disassembling the right things. I figured there was a good chance of that. But then there are also some non-working lights up here that are producing a good little chunk of electronic components too. I'm not going to argue with that. What are we up to now? 10. So that actually puts us pretty close to saying we're halfway there. That's not too shabby. I'll take that. Look at that. There's 2 more. Ah, man, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. We don't... Really? We don't have a light on this side? Huh. Wonder if that's intentional or if that somehow got destroyed. It seems unlikely that it would get destroyed, so it must be intentional. I don't know. I just find that curious and interesting. That is all. I don't recall, but I want to say there are some air conditioners up here on the Born and Noble. I could be wrong on that. We have the beer machine right there, the vending machine. I forget, do we have any coolers in here? Yeah, we have a ton of coolers, so we can just kind of hit these guys, I guess. These are It seems like they're good for about 1 each. That's fine. They break apart pretty quickly, so if we're able to get a few out of them, that's a-okay with me. I thought I tried to get a TV previously, and I couldn't. I wonder if I was doing the wrong thing. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna run with it. It's fine. It's all good. Look at that. We are up to 18 of these guys. We're gonna get there, no problem. The only thing we're going to find is that we actually need to have more forged iron. Cool. No problem. We can so take care of that. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and disassemble this oven. I think we can get 1 out of this, if I remember right. If not, we'll try the fridge, and I think we can get something out of that. Okay, that's cool. Let's try the fridge then. I'm pretty sure we have enough extras at home that we don't actually have to get up to 20, so I just thought I would try them because, you know, we got a couple of things still around, but that's fine. You know what? Let's not delay things anymore. Let's just go ahead and run up over here. We're going to need to probably spend some time. Well, I'm going to have to spend some time making forged iron. You knew what was coming after that pause, right? Making forged iron. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you knew that we were on the same page here. Okay, we do not have much for iron in there, which means this is going to take a while. I wonder in the advanced forge, maybe, if that's the case. Ah, man. The advanced forge we cannot use, so I'm going to have to hope that what we need right now is the metal workstation, because if we need the advanced forge, then we're stuck here for a while. Oh, only 25. Why would... Oh, I was thinking of the forge, which is 100. Okay, well, let's just find out, because I'm still not convinced that we have everything we need to do this. And I mean that. I really do mean that. Here, can we do that right here? No, wrong one. Let's do workstation, metal workstation. So that's going to take 3 minutes to craft this guy up. I guess I'm just going to leave that. I don't want to babysit that. And here, we'll go ahead and put you back on. Put that back on. This will make us super warm. I might just drop back to that for the time being rather than that sweatshirt that we took off of the punk or skate punk or whatever it was. And then we can drop some of this junk back in here. But just kind of seriously, I'm not really feeling like we're going to be able to do all of this. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, but at the very least, I do have to let that run for a few minutes. And I should probably take all this tea that we have here. And then, so far, so good with all of this stuff, at least. I mean, I don't know. Here, eat some yucca fruit. We do need to eat some food. So let's at least kind of take care of some housekeeping stuff here. We do need to eat. We do need to drink once we eat a little more anyway. Could probably stand to make a little more water. I mean, why not? We've got some empties. And we have a bunch of snow. I mean, here, let's... Just for giggles. I mean, you know, it's not going to hurt anything to be prepared. I kind of think that we might end up needing all of this stuff, so if that's the case, then, you know, here we are. Then we're going to be prepared. That's really all it comes down to. And if not, again, it's not the end of the world. It's really fine. And then since we can also take advantage of this, we have that sledgehammer that we got from the trip earlier. Look at that. We got it up to a whole whopping 86, which does a crap ton of damage. It actually does more damage than this guy does right now. It's just that you kind of have to deal with all of the stamina loss from it. The slow swing and the stamina loss. And it's not a stamina loss per se, it's just the stamina use. It is heavy on the stamina side. Compound bow. We have a bunch of compound bow parts, right? We have a couple... No, we only have 2 grips. Okay. I was going to say that maybe what we should do... Well, you know what? Here, what the heck? I'm pretty sure we can do this, so let's disassemble you. We'll take the grip out. We don't have a spare body, but that's okay. I'm not looking to craft anything, though. That's kind of the thing, you know? No? Okay, well, here, let's assemble you back. Wait a minute, no. Not, hold on. What am I doing? That one. Put you back in there. My goodness. So that gives us a 168. What are we looking at damage-wise? 27 and 31. We'll go ahead and roll with... I think we'll roll with this compound bow for the time being. Just, again, it's really a matter of getting rid of arrows more than anything else. Although I think we could go up to a 250 on that bow. We'll just roll with this guy for right now. I'm just going to mix it up a little bit so that we can get up to our crossbow. That is going to be something we're going to have to make another one. Spiked club, just to be safe, we have an extra one, so I'd like to make sure that... Oh, look at that! Yes! That's exciting right there. Just to make sure that we are good, we can do that. We probably need to work on a little bit of food here. We've kind of gone through a bunch of it. That's all right, though. I mean, we are full, so the grilled stuff does fill you up a fair amount. Could always run back to the trader and get a bunch of blueberries, too. We can maybe make some blueberry stuff. How are we doing on our water here? Pretty darn good, I gotta say. I mean, look at this. What are we looking at right now? Wow. 53 water. And we still got more cooking. That's pretty crazy. We could actually boil some eggs if we really, really wanted, just to kind of have some additional stuff. By the way, I meant at some point to do this. Let's switch our pistols out. I realize that one doesn't carry as many rounds. It doesn't do as much damage. I mean, what's the damage? 1594, 1561. Granted, this one is fairly worn down, but I'm just looking here. Do we have everything good? Grip is good. Okay. I meant to switch that out. I messed up. I just didn't do it. So my bad on that. Here, let's drop all this stuff in here. And I guess you should be about done. It's probably been done for like the last 18 minutes. And I was so busy trying to do other stuff that I just didn't realize. That's okay. So we're going to put this guy right there. So we might actually be able to do this. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic all of a sudden. Like, no joke. I'm suddenly feeling like maybe this actually can happen. Oh, man, that would be great if so. That would be so good. So good. Okay, let's just figure it out. I don't remember all the parts we need. Okay, so there's your torch. You know, before we start doing things here, I want to take a look, too. Look at all the other things we can do. Bucket, drawer, lockers, store shelves, old bed, beverage cooler. Oh, thank you, Kane. Like, no joke. Seeing this sort of stuff in here, beverage cooler, fancy toilet. Like, no joke. This makes me happy to see this stuff in here. King-size bed. Okay, so mini bike seats. What do we need? Duct tape, leather, and cotton. We've got that. Mini bike handlebars. We're going to need to make some proper handlebars first. So that's going to be duct tape, leather, and mechanical parts. And then for the mini bike handlebars, duct tape, headlights, electrical parts. So basically... Thought I heard a dog. Mechanical parts. Duct tape. I don't think we need any electrical parts. That doesn't ring a bell. We do need leather. That would just be the heater turning on. It'll get warm in a minute. Takes a moment, you know? It's not instantaneous. Calm yourself. It'll be fine. So let's craft some handlebars. Let's craft a mini bike seat. And then once the handlebars have finished, we can continue on through here and see what else we can make. We can make mini bike handlebars now. And what are we missing? Oh, we do need the electrical parts. See, I was just thinking. I thought I was thinking electrical parts, and I'm like, no, we don't need them. Yes, we do. Oh, man, by the way, what are we... Which one is it now? Oh, I'm having a moment here. Which one is it that controls... Shoot. That controls the crafting of this stuff. I thought it was miscellaneous, but it's not because this is coming out bare minimum. not sure which one it is then. Is it armor? I mean, why is this coming out at bare minimum? I mean, it doesn't matter. If it works, honestly, that is all that matters. I don't really care. But I don't remember why it's coming out the way it is. 25. Science. Okay. If I had actually bothered to look, I would have seen that it is indeed controlled by science. Good. That makes some sort of sense, I guess. I'm not going to worry about upgrading that right now. Let's just take everything we need. So we have... Let's play this game again. In fact, here, hold on. I'm going to take a moment and put this crap back. Because I want to savor this moment. I was just talking about how I'm kind of jokingly considering this winning the game. And here we are. I did not think... Oh. I did not think this was going to be happening. So here, let's just upgrade those guys. Whatever, it's fine. Those guys. Bo, you need to go down there. Okay. We're going to grab our biggest, baddest battery, our biggest, baddest engine, our biggest, baddest wheels, and our crappiest crap fest of a chassis. Now, granted, we can improve upon that chassis now. All we need to do is spend some points on... Let's put that on. Does that help? Thank you very much. That helps. We just need to spend some points on science, which we will do in the near future. We're just not going to sweat that right now. Generally speaking, now, this could change because, you know, it's a mod. Things are different. I'm not concerned about the quality of the chassis. Generally speaking. Okay. Let's interact with you. You need that, and that, and that. You know what I forgot to do? And you are absolutely correct. I forgot to grab one more component. So let's go grab that. I was just so excited to put this thing together. I know, I realize it's put together. We will celebrate momentarily. I just feel like it's incomplete, okay? Just saying, it still feels incomplete to me because I forgot a tisket, a tasket, a lovely shopping basket. I'm not going to let them interrupt me. Oh, man. Oh, crap. All right, we got to do this. That's going to hurt. Well, I didn't leave a mark. I thought it was going to. Well, good. All right, Zoldot, what do you have on you, buddy? AK-47 parts. You kind of interrupted at the moment here. I was kind of having a moment, and you kind of interrupted me. I'm just saying. I was having a moment, and you interrupted. So it looks like we have maybe a few more storage spots than standard, but not many. And maybe this is standard, and I don't remember anymore, because the last mod I was playing, it had the 45 or whatever slot storage, and it was super tiny, and I couldn't see anything, and it was obnoxious. It was nice being able to carry a bunch of stuff, but it was obnoxious. But I just want to stand back for a moment and just take in. I just want to take this site in. I realize there are zombies around, that it's midnight. Zombies are running. Ah, cat. I feel like we've won. I really do. I kind of feel like we've won. I feel like if I can get to this point where we have a mini bike after so many false starts, I feel like we can do anything. We can conquer the world, kitty. We can conquer the world. This thing is not that fast. We'll address that. It can still go a little faster than it is, I believe. But it's still a lot faster than running. I mean, War of the Walkers has the crazy HD engines and all that stuff. But I think there's still some room for some upgrades here. Maybe new tires and eventually... Let me turn that off. I don't want anyone seeing that and stealing it. Eventually, we will worry about doing the chassis, the handlebars, the seat. We'll get them a little higher. For right now, it's fine. 2700 durability, fine. Quality 245, fine. Engine, yeah, there's definitely some room for improvement there. I want to say we should be able to get up to about 18 meters a second or so, if I'm remembering correctly. We'll definitely start loading this thing up, and man, I guess we're gonna have to figure out rather. What is that light, by the way? What is that? That is... I don't understand what that is. Is that me? Is that me with my goggles? And they're just totally broken? Oh, that's what happens. They end up off to the side of you or backwards or something. I never realized that's what they were doing until I just stood next to a wall right there, and it kind of made sense. Anyway, assuming the bike doesn't fall through the world, let's hope not. Oh wow, that's obnoxious. So every time I get on the mini bike, it's screwing that up. That might be all the more reason to switch to the mining helmet then. Even though it's not a very good mining helmet, that might be all the more reason to do so, just because that's going to be obnoxious. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do here. I said I would like to just get up and go. We have all 4 parts for a nail gun. We've got some diamonds and silver and other things. We've got some spare engines. We have a tool and die set. This was selling for 5,000 when the calipers were only 2. Yes, I know, it's calipers. We have a bunch of food and water. We have a chainsaw. We have miscellaneous gun parts. I'm just going to tell you, though, I'm not feeling like staying here. I feel like we've done this area. And even though... Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could stay here, right? Now that we can get around fairly quickly, we have a trader over here. We have a trader a little further out over here. That's Trader Bob. I should probably update that to say Trader Jimmy, who's a jerk. It's not that big a deal. I mean... I don't know. I guess we'll just hit the road and kind of play it by ear, because maybe this isn't so bad and we can actually turn this into a proper base. I mean, we already have a metal workstation, which is awesome. A regular workstation. We got a regular forge right here. We can technically, by way of parts, generally speaking, make an advanced forge. That's not going to happen. We don't have what it takes to do that, but we could technically, by way of parts, do that. So I don't know. I think we just hit the road. We go and we enjoy, and I mean really enjoy, that we have this awesome new mini bike, which, holy crap, man. Talk about saving the best for last, leaving that to the very last part of the episode. For that, you're welcome. And I'll catch you on another one as we go right out into the wild blue yonder. Green yonder. Apocalyptic yonder. Anyway, catch you on that one, Till, and thanks for watching. See you later.